He can join us from New York. Not that late.
Hello.
Hey, John, it's Colleen.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing great.
Okay, so we're just about to start the meeting.
We just started the meeting. We called to order.
Yeah,
So
called
we
to order.
have 5 of us present and John Bryant on the cell phone. So I guess the first thing is we got to approve meeting minutes from June 12th that we
Yes.
never approved.
We never approved, correct. So everyone should have received them. I believe I sent them on June 18th. So people can take a look so we can get this one approved and move on from it. Does everybody have it?
Mhm.
What the heck is it? I have it here. I just don't know. I thought it was sent on the 18th. Maybe it was the 15th. Oh, June 19th. My apologies. June 19th it was sent. $10:20.
I'll make a motion to accept the minutes from
Okay.
6:12.
Second.
And we have a motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Abstain? Okay, so motion carries 4-0-1. Do we have meeting minutes from last?
Yes, those were
Well-
sent out last week, the week
Yep.
before. Those were sent out September 18th.
Yep. Okay, I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from the 18th. No, from the
11.
11th.
I'll second.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, so it carries 5-0-0. So both meeting minutes have been approved. All right, new business. Well, why don't we go with, I'm just going to jump around since we have people here that, well,
Yep.
so I guess we're going to go with the facility request. Rich, if you want to join us up here, just state your name and
Rich LaSalle. Charles Bancroft Highway.
And this is in regards to the request that we had reviewed at the last meeting.
Correct.
And there were a couple things we just wanted to clarify before approval.
So I do have Rich's insurance. So he
Okay,
did get the insurance binder, and we confirmed that he does have the police detail. And as I said in the email, the chief, Rich, has made it open to all alumni. So the chief did approve that with the detail. Captain Sargent will be conducting the detail and recommended to wear different colored name tags. It's a 2-hour event, open to all alumni from Campbell High School, correct? The event runs from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m.
plus guests, plus there'll be faculty there, particularly the long-term faculty. And what we're going to do is when they come in, they're going to get either a blue or a red name tag based upon how old they are. And I'll be there also. In addition to Lieutenant Sergeant Heath Savage, who is going to be working the detail at the field, is going to come over because he was the first resource officer. And I talked with him today, and he said he wants to be there to talk with some of the graduates. So he's going to be there in uniform. So we'll have more than one. And a good development today also is that Amy Burns Gaspar, who many of you may know, she's been teaching at Campbell for almost since the beginning. She is a Litchfield native and a graduate of Trinity High School. They're going to be playing Trinity. She's going to do the coin toss at the game. So the wrinkle in this whole thing is we have no idea how many people are going to come. No idea whatsoever. There's no admission fee, it's people bring what they want. So we could have 10 people, we could have 100 people, we could have who knows. But it's been a thought in the back of my mind for years that Campbell could really use an alumni association for many different things. And so we've been planning this for many months. Travis Tucker, it's his sophomore project, and he's been working on this more than I, but we're excited that it's coming to fruition. As far as I'm concerned, after this one event, I'm hoping to say, I'm out of it now. It's you guys' game. Travis is going to hang in there because he's building a database and so forth. But I'm excited for it.
Now, you're going to be setting up tables. Is it going to be like a sit down thing? So,
Well, we don't anticipate people sitting down. We will have to have tables for food.
Mhm.
How many tables are at the building?
20.
Are they still on the
24.
stage?
There's 24 good ones, right?
No, they're not on the stage. They're in the
Not
shed.
We might set up 10 or so, and then depending on how many people come, we might set up more. But, and a few chairs, but that's it. And there are the trash cans? Are there
Yes.
plastic trash cans?
There's liners in the janitor's closet.
Okay.
So, yeah, if you could take care of that at the end.
Yep. At first, I thought about, okay, after the game, maybe people want to come back, 9-ish. I don't know whether that'll happen or not. Does the committee have a feeling on that?
You have the bonfire going on that night
Yes.
after the game, so I don't know, if the bonfire is going on after the game, are people really going to return?
See, I'm
No.
thinking the bonfire is more for students.
I think, Rich, for the first one, I'd probably leave it from the 5 to 7.
Okay,
5 to 7,
that's fine.
because we squared away the detail. The detail's only there from 5 to 7, and then to have them go and then come back, and I think
Well,
see what the attendance is, and then next year maybe you think about a return.
that's fine.
And the other thing I would say is the cleanup. If you wait until 9 and you get some people to come back, but not a lot, now you still have that whole thing to clean up, and now you only have a handful of people as opposed to,
Yeah.
usually in these events when you have the comedy nights and things, everybody picks up a chair or two or a table, and boom, it's all put away within 10 minutes.
Yeah.
4 or 5 people, it'll take an hour or two to do it. So
Oh, if that.
Do we need to mop the floor or anything?
there's a dry mop. that, yeah, if you can just have somebody run, just to get the floor so that the next group that's using it won't be slipping on sand or dirt or whatever.
Okay. Okay.
And I would say probably the main entrance, if they can do the side by the restrooms.
Shed?
Yeah, over
Yeah.
by the shed, because there are rugs right there as you come in.
Okay.
And that way, but I mean, there is a handicap access in the front. If there's any alumni that need, they can come in that way, obviously. But, and then, the big thing is make sure nobody's parked. Actually, the gate's still
Yeah,
locked, partially
they'll be
locked.
able to walk through it, but they won't be able to drive.
Right, okay.
Right, so,
So I won't have to take anything over there. I was thinking about tables and chairs, but I don't
no, that's
need to.
all there now.
Yeah, it's in the shed that's next to the building.
Right.
Oh, it's in the shed.
Yes.
Is it locked?
Yes.
It is locked. We can get that. I can open that for you
Okay,
before.
okay.
Who's helping you set up, Rich?
Travis is taking care of that.
Okay.
So he's a member of the student council
Right.
and a lot of things are going on that day and it's kind of prime time, but I'm hoping that, he'll come through. He's also, I think, he's on a couple different clubs. So.
He's in Key Club. I know that.
Key Club, yeah. So,
So he's planning on being there at 3 to set up?
I don't know whether we haven't decided exactly what time. I don't think it's not going to take us 2 hours to set up,
Right. Well, pickleball is in there from 9 to 3.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, if we showed up at 4, we'd
Okay,
have
I just-
plenty of time.
like Travis, I'm going to be at the homecoming setting up as well.
Yeah.
So I can get there, open the shed up for you guys. But I won't be able to stay
Okay.
because I'll be doing,
What time are you going to?
that's what I was wondering what time Travis is there.
I'll let you know.
Okay,
I
text
mean,
me.
I'd suggest it, like what we did, the last couple of comment nights that we did, we got there at 3 and you set up and then it's done. You can leave, you can sort of do whatever else. But that way, if you run into anything, you're like, oh, we forgot tablecloths. Oh, we forgot this. It's not scrambling at the last second. You have an hour before the event. So, it doesn't hurt to set it up a little early and then leave it and come back to it.
We did have a group once that took everything when they were taking it down, and I don't know if I didn't see it, but I heard about it. They threw everything in the shed, kind of,
Yeah.
try to, when I hope everything's organized in the shed. I
It
can
is.
look at
So-
everything. So just make sure that goes back in
Put
the
it
way,
back.
when
Right.
it came out, please.
That
That
was,
makes sense.
Because there was a group that kind of piled chairs and
well, John Bryan took care of cleaning it up.
he did that all by himself.
Yeah.
Oof,
So
that's a lot.
that is a lot.
All right. So I guess now we voted it tentatively, but we didn't need to change it because we had,
Because it doesn't impact pickleball at all. His original request was 11 a.m. to 11 p.m.
right. But we originally, the motion that we had was as long as it was a 21 or older.
Correct.
So we need to amend that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Right. So I'll make an amended motion to our original motion that we'll approve the event. Well, actually, we can approve the event. Oh, I forgot John was there.
John, do you have any comments?
Nope, sorry.
Okay. Okay.
So I'll make a motion to approve the Campbell High School alumni event for, again, Saturday,
29th.
the 29th.
September 29th. Yep.
Okay.
I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion, a second. Any discussion? Anything you want to add, John?
Nope.
All right.
Okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, okay.
Thank you, folks.
All right.
Thank you. Good luck. Good luck,
Okay,
Rich.
carries
You gonna
6-0.
stop in?
What's that?
Are you going to stop in?
I will stop in. I'm not an alumni though.
No, I know. Well, I'm not either. Although sometimes I feel like it.
All right, thank you, Rich.
Yeah,
Thanks, Rich.
Thank you.
Good luck. Hopefully it's a success for you.
Hope so.
All right,
Thank you for
then
coming out in this bad weather.
we have some representatives, I believe, from the Little Library. Come on.
This is the original Little Library.
Yes, this is the blast from the past, girls. Yes.
That's what it was too.
It's been 3.
Oh, 3 years?
Yes, Marissa, I looked back at the email. It was 3 years ago, 2015.
Wow.
I had it as October 2017.
2000
I believe you.
or two. It was a while ago. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Did that other one get built?
Not yet.
Hasn't been put up yet? No?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
So,
Cory.
I think you have to tell them your
Yeah.
name and your address. so.
right. So, I'm Victoria Fluitt. I live on 15 Windsor Drive.
I'm Paige LeDuc and I live at 7 Westview Drive.
So, we are here to ask for permission to install these little lending libraries we've been working on since October, whenever, 2015.
We'll go 2
We
years,
finally got
26
there.
2016.
16. Oh, close enough. But yeah, so we're hoping to install them at Dara Pond,
Sawmill, one of
Angus?
them?
I think Innis, and was Sawmill one of them?
No, Justin Bissett Memorial.
Justin Bissett. I'm not a sports person, so I don't
Me
know
either.
this. But we're hoping to put the ones at Dara next to the Snack Shack, the one at the Memorial next to the Snack Shack, and then Innis by the shed. So they have, you can kind of see it over there, you know, like how tall it is. They have 5-foot poles, but 2 of them are underneath the ground in concrete. So, yeah, that's
Nice.
the gist of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we already approved.
We
them,
did
right?
already approve it. Yeah. So it was just a matter of,
I think the original approval was at those fields. I think the girls are looking for specific locations
Okay.
so that, but they brought it so that you could see kind of what it looked like. And then, like Victoria had said, the post that it sits on is a 5-foot post, but it actually goes 2 feet into the ground. So
that's what I was wondering. So it'll
I
be
understood that. I knew
It's
that.
it's right
waist
here.
high. Okay.
It's waist high, so
Yep.
and nobody's gonna hit their head on it, and the little kids' books will go on the bottom shelf
Mhm.
so that they can access them, but so the reason that these took so long is because they actually had to build them themselves. So it wasn't just, hey, cut this wood, it was like, this is a saw.
They look very
This
nice.
is this kind of
Thank you.
saw.
Very nice.
So they did all the shingling on their own, and they learned how to do all the cuts and their magnetic closures.
Yeah, it took
And
so
they did
long.
all the staining and sanding, and
Really bad
um,
with group.
and there's 3 of them.
Yeah.
Wow, that's nice.
It was quite an endeavor.
It was a fun project, though.
That's great. So it's going to sit on a post.
Yes. It looks like a T, but then it has 45-degree angle
Okay.
supports because they're quite heavy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the post will go into the ground and they'll be concreted into the ground too. So
So when you say next to the snack shack, Tori, which side? On the pavilion side or closer to the road, I guess?
Probably the pavilion side would work out good.
The pavilion. Okay.
Because then you can go read underneath there if it's too sunny. Because that always annoys me, my horrible eyesight when it's like right in my face.
Okay.
So
and
yeah.
the access to the shack for the people who are working are on the other side. So
Right.
I wouldn't want it to
Right.
get in the way.
Perfect.
So we'll stick it
Yeah.
over.
And there are lights over there too, so it's well lit over there
We've
at
had
night.
conversations about what could happen too.
Yeah.
So hopefully nothing.
I
Yeah.
hope nothing. They put a lot of work into them, so I hope so too. But
I mean, the
Which-
one thing
Go ahead.
I would mention is just make sure wherever you're putting it, if not in an area where there's currently grass, because there's a good chance that there's a sprinkler line or sprinkler head somewhere nearby. So you want to stay away from the areas that have a decent amount of grass.
I kindly volunteered to dig the holes by hand.
Well, especially right there. I think actually the sprinkler lines run right on the.
Well, they run right between the shed and the pavilion. The main
they're right
line
there. All
from
mains are
the
right
well
there. Yeah,
Okay.
comes in that direction. So,
they come out of the woods and they go right down.
actually, you know what you could do to be safe? Can you contact TLC?
Yeah, ask Tim where his lines are. I mean, he might not have it.
Yeah.
Maybe Andy.
No, Brian Bean.
Brian Bean, right?
Yeah, he'll know exactly where the lines are.
Okay.
He can show you exactly where they are just to avoid them. That way we don't have to worry about.
Okay. So that's at Roy Memorial. Innis has no irrigation.
No, Innis does.
Innis does.
But,
Do that,
oh yeah, you want to put it, if you put it, so when you come in,
correct?
you get the front, if you put it on the right-hand side as you're looking at the front of the shed,
Correct.
put it up against that right-hand side
Closest to the porta potty?
where the porta potty used to be. Now it's on the other side.
Okay.
So
we're
yeah,
looking at the shed to the right.
yeah, that's probably the best place for it.
Right, because we didn't want to interfere with the memorial on the left, so we decided the equipment shed was probably the
Right,
best.
and then, you know, you gotta keep the doors on the doors on the left, so putting it on the left of the shed wouldn't work because of the door over there. So on the right would be the best
And
place
you
for it.
want it like right up against. the
I'd say
shed.
like right up against it, so you walk in, you'd see it.
Right, back,
yeah,
so shed
so-
wall here, back
yeah.
of the little ending library.
You know, it doesn't have to be touching, but yeah, right there, yeah, you know.
I'll make it look neat.
But
And then
there's no irrigation there.
Perfect. Oh, there are a lot of rocks over there.
No. there shouldn't
I don't know. Honestly, it's been the porta potties on the other side because they cleaned out some of that area back there. So I think it's a little bit cleaner than it was. I don't think there's any rocks there.
be. Shouldn't be. It's all sand in that neighborhood.
Everything's sand in there. That field is sand.
Yeah.
The
When
field
you
is,
get to my house, I found all the rocks that I put my pool in, let me tell you.
And then Dustin Bissett,
And then, yeah, at the snack shack.
I've been thinking about this, and I want it to be on the. If you go around to the back of the snack shack, it's going to be visible from the street. But if you look at the back, I want it on the right side.
So the snack shack's in between the two fields.
Yeah.
Right? And it faces the left-hand field.
No, the snack shack faces right in between the two fields.
Towards the back or towards the road?
The maintenance side is towards the road. The snack shack aspect of it is towards the field, so towards the woods.
So the woods. Okay,
Yeah.
so you want it on the back side,
I want it on the back side on the
road side.
well, no, on the back side. If you're looking at it from the street, the back corner on the left. Make it easier for you.
That corner on the left.
Yeah, because everything, all the irrigation, all the electrical is going to be on the right side in the ground.
Okay.
So if you're standing there on the street and you're looking at the shed, I want it to be left back corner.
Okay. And do you want it to face the road or do you want it to face the field?
I was thinking facing out from the snack shack, but it has to be on the side, not where the service window is. You know what I'm saying?
I haven't seen, I saw the pad for the shed. I haven't seen
Yeah,
the
okay.
shack itself.
Right.
So the doors are on the back facing,
Facing the woods, basically, but the two fields. And but I don't want it on any end of the snack shack. I want it on the side, and it would be the back left side.
back left side.
is there a dry erase marker over there by that board?
Right, I know, we need it as well.
Goodness sakes, just call me when you're ready to do it.
I
I'll
would
meet you out there.
I would like to dig holes tomorrow morning.
Oh, do you? Okay, all right.
Yes, I'd
All right.
like to dig holes tomorrow
maybe a
morning.
bit wet tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
I am challenging the chairman, Mr. Ross,
Wow.
to get these put in the ground.
Jeff Lane's gonna be pretty muddy.
So I'm gonna dig the holes and then the girls are gonna put them on Thursday or Friday.
It's kind of wet. I'd start it in this because that thing just dries out so quick. You won't be digging in mud.
I've been eating in mud, so. All right, so we'll talk.
Okay.
Okay, I'll just call you in the morning, and even if you just like make an X
That's
with
great.
some spray paint.
Yeah.
Where's the dig here? Okay, sounds good.
All right,
all right.
Sorry, girls, go ahead.
No, that looks great.
that's it.
Right?
Thank you.
So you're gonna stock them, be ready to go.
Yeah.
I have tons of donations from the
So
community.
many.
That's
Oh my
awesome.
gosh.
Tons of
My dad's
them.
been complaining about them in our garage for like 2 years now.
Well, I can't wait to see them.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks, guys.
Now you guys can go do your homework.
All right. So
Good night.
I thought basketball wanted to be on the agenda.
They
was nothing
did.
there.
She did.
Mhm.
She did. And I confirmed that they were
Yeah.
on the agenda.
No, I know. Weren't they supposed to be here as well? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I don't know.
So I guess we'll go over the playground equipment
Yes.
next for new business. John, are you still with us?
Yes, I am.
Okay. I'm not used to you being this quiet. So, did we talk? I talked to you briefly about buying the mulch. So that's a go, correct?
You broke up. Try that again, Andy.
So we had talked about buying the mulch, and that's a go because we can put that into the budget because we had approved at our last meeting to use up to $5,500 of available funds towards equipment purchase and the mulch.
Correct. It's already in our budget. We already have that money available.
Okay.
We also, I mean, there's two line items in there. We've got $5,000 for equipment we can purchase, and then I think it was $2,500 for maintenance items, or $2,000 maintenance items. And you said it was going to exceed $2,000 for the mulch.
Yes.
So that would mean the difference between the $5,000 and whatever the excess is on the mulch would be available to purchase equipment.
So is that mulch going to hit the equipment line, or are we going to have it hit the maintenance line?
I think John's saying to have it hit the maintenance
Take away
line
the whole
to use it up.
2,000, and the difference would go.
I got
towards
you.
equipment.
Okay.
I just don't want to overspend the line and not have a place for it to go.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So if it's a couple $100 that comes off of equipment towards maintenance, that's fine. I mean, we can justify that easily.
All right, and then we can probably then I think we were talking about the
Yes.
platform, and I haven't had a chance to take a look at it. I'll try to get over there this weekend. And there's a platform that's all rusted, so they suggested replacing it, but I want to see if it's in good shape. If it just needs to be sanded down and maybe new epoxy paint or something on top. And then the child swing, the
Purchasing.
purchasing
Yep.
the swings to replace the swings that are damaged. And then we can look at further, but those are the three critical items that we identified. So we'll go ahead and we'll give them the go ahead, because they were supposed to get us pricing on the mulch from two other vendors, correct?
That is correct.
So as soon as we get those and we're good with it, we'll just go with the most qualified price. So I
We
guess,
don't have any equipment specific prices yet, though, correct?
yes, we do. For the chairs, and the chairs, I don't think we can really shop around. They're not that much. I mean, they are a decent amount, but they're well under the guidelines. But it's also they're chairs from the equipment manufacturer that manufactured the current playset. So we want to purchase it from them.
So it's in the
I
minutes,
agree with that.
John. If you look at,
That's replacement equipment, so that makes sense.
Yep.
So why wouldn't we just vote for that to get that done at least to start?
and what to start?
Just start, at least vote that in and get that approved so we can order them and actually set them
Yeah,
up again.
we did. Yeah, we did approve it at the last meeting. I just needed to verify the amounts available. So
Okay,
I'll get the info out to the committee tomorrow and have them contact Troy and arrange for purchasing those and the mulch.
excellent. Okay.
Can we do the mulch without getting the other?
We don't have to.
Okay, we don't have to.
It's under the was it 3,500 that we need to get?
Yeah,
Yeah.
now it's 5,000. We
Oh,
changed it.
5,000.
Yeah, purchasing policy is 5,000. We just need to get three prices. Anything over 5.
But this isn't even over
this is-
5.
it's in the- so we can, okay,
All right, so
we can just.
yeah, so we
purchase
can
it.
order, we can contact, get that purchased, have them arrange delivery, and when they're gonna have the volunteers there to spread the mulch.
Perfect.
They can spread it around the library too. John, did you want to talk about the budget? That's in,
I need feedback towards what people think of it. I mean, it appears as though he deducted $5,000 off budget from this year. I'm not sure why. Why Troy took the amount off.
We didn't take it off. It was encumbered from last year, and we were anticipating on spending it, but we didn't take it off. What was,
It's not off, I thought I saw a negative.
what was that? Maybe I'm mistaken. No, I'm sorry.
I do recall seeing it negative.
Yeah.
It was $5,000 less, not $5,000 minus the withheld funds. It was $5,000 off of the actual budget.
Okay. I can ask Troy about it.
okay. And you can probably discuss that when you meet with them in the meeting too, right?
Yeah, he's gonna meet with us.
Correct. And I asked to be going to the next selectmen's meeting when I sent him an email last week.
Okay.
He said, not a problem.
Do we want to include any of these playground equipment items that they
Yeah.
brought forward? In this budget?
So John, what I'd like to do is, we'll contact the committee again, because they did have a bunch of other items that they were looking at for, to reboost that play area. Maybe we'll get some pricing for that, and we can see if any of that can get worked into the budget. Or, I mean, there were a couple of big ticket items that we wouldn't be able to do, but like that Spider-Man net thing, whatever.
Right.
Right.
But
The last minute's pretty much had the.
yeah,
prices.
I mean, I think they had the pricing at the last time we met, so I can forward you those.
It's in the minutes.
Oh, it's in the minutes.
It's in the
It's in the
minutes. Yeah.
You just said it?
I said it 3 times. It's in the minutes.
Yeah. I mean, again, if it's, for the most part, I mean, if we have a $5,000 budget again for equipment maintenance and use some of it on that, a lot of the stuff looks like it'll fall under there, like fit under that number. But if you start talking about something bigger, like, a new swing set or a new slide, now you're talking, another $5,000 to $10,000 that you need to, that you want added on. So I don't know, I don't know if that's going to be doable, not doable, but I guess it's good to ask.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't hurt to ask. We can give you the numbers and see what.
Yeah, this a few items that we could do. I mean, the Frogger, or the Frog, the Surfer, the curved balance beam. I mean, those are all under $1,000. What?
It might be in our best interest to purchase a couple of smaller items, $1,000 a piece, and make an impact, and maybe hold off on a large item until next year.
Well, and also they were talking about for the large item to try and do a big fundraiser to try and raise that money.
Right.
So,
I mean, I think just adding the mulch, a couple of items just to clean it up,
yeah.
would make a big
Oh, yeah,
difference.
yeah, definitely.
Okay.
So we can just go forward then
Yeah, we can go forward with the 3 items that we.
with the 3 items, but do we want to include a few little items just to spruce up the playground? The ones that are under like the $600 items?
Well, I'd sort of like to see, because we'd asked them to sort of put a master plan
we did.
together.
Yeah, we did.
I'd rather see that before we just start buying stuff and throwing it out there.
I mean, the other thing is that if we, between the cost of the mulch and the cost of the swings and everything, if we have what the definitive number is left in the equipment budget before the end of the year, we can look at buying some of those smaller things
Yeah.
in this budget year.
Yeah.
And then next year, think about something else. But we want to have what our number is before we say, yeah, let's just pick this.
Well, and also those are just the prices for the items. We don't know installation wise what it would take, cost wise.
Right.
I mean, the stuff that we're doing right now, we can put in it's just hanging a swing up, it's painting, it's spreading mulch. That stuff you want to make sure it's installed properly and anchored properly and could run into some bucks. So,
Could we put in, to make sure we have some capacity, an additional $5,000, and we can, next year look at which ones we want to do that?
well, I mean, I think the big thing is maybe contact the committee and say, look, can we have at least a sketch of a master plan and the first set of items you'd like and what the total would be, so we can say, this is what we want to put into our budget for next year because this is what we're looking to do. Instead of just saying, hey, we'd like an extra 5,000 because we're going to pick a couple. It's like, no, this is what we see. And it doesn't have to be like an architectural drawing of it. Just
Right.
Right.
Well, they kind of laid out a couple layers last time. I
Right.
think the new swing set was kind of with a
Right.
inclusive swing was their next.
And really,
Right.
maybe it's put these in the order of not preference, but order of importance to you.
Right.
priority.
You know what I mean? Because again, that geoclimber and everything, no matter where it is in that list, that's going to be, you're going to have to more than likely fundraise for it.
Yeah.
But like if they put things that there's like a 300, a 600, a 2,000, a 400, then we can say, well, we can do in this year's budget because we sell money, we can do 1, 2, and 4.
Yep.
And then say, something, maybe the swing set for 2,000 we can do with the 5,000 that's in next year's budget as part of that or something like that. We just want that order. You know what I mean? We don't want to say, okay, we're going to buy this, this, and this because the 3 cheapest things. And like one of them is way at the bottom. So we could have found something else that was a little bit, more within that price range. It would be more useful for us to get now.
Yeah.
So if they can order it and then they can put it in an order and we can say, okay, we can do 1, 2, 4, we'll do 1, 2, and 4, and then we'll get back to looking at what fits in next year when we roll into next year's money. It's just a matter of lining everything up. Like, okay, get us, you mean, if we say we're going to buy the mulch and buy this, and this is everything, and it says, okay, in the end, we have $2,500, then we can spend $2,500. But it's kind of silly for us to be here going, yeah, let's do these things and be like, oh, we're $1,000. We have an extra $1,000. Now we got to go back to it. Or, we're over 500. We got to take something out. We might as well have that exact amount after what we've already agreed to say we're going to get. That's most important.
All right, so I think
we're on
that's,
agreement,
so
yeah.
I'll get that to you in the next couple of days, John.
Sounds great.
I think that's all we have for new business and old business.
We have to talk about Mary.
Yeah.
Her request for town hall.
Yeah, so she wants it on the, when is your event? Saturday?
Yeah,
She wants it Friday.
now? Yeah.
Well, she wants it the Friday the week before,
No.
No.
The Friday.
the Friday after Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving, correct.
Okay.
It's terrible.
What are they doing that Friday?
What's the event?
It's a fundraiser for Dr. Ange.
Right, but what are they doing for the fundraiser?
I don't know.
Hold on. Let me see if I can find it.
That would be important to me. John, do you know what? Are you scrambling eggs or something?
Yeah, is he running a blender?
Oh, it's motorcycle.
Making popcorn.
Oh, where it go?
Where is
It was kind of vague, the request. It didn't say what she wanted to do with the night.
Yeah, it was, well, it's the class of 2010 or 2008. So it was the class of 2008 fundraiser for Dr. Ange, right?
Right.
The scholarship, right?
John,
Yes.
did Mary say what she wanted the event? What did you guys want to know? I mean, we know it's a fundraiser,
what
but
is-
Kind of
yeah.
fundraiser.
what kind of fundraiser is it, John?
What are they doing?
What were they going to use the money towards?
No, what were they going to do to raise the money?
They were raising the money for one of the sports programs in town. I thought they had said it was soccer, but I don't remember.
Right, but I mean, what are they doing? Is it a comedy night? Are they selling stuff? Are they?
I told you your mission.
Right, but what are they actually doing? What is the event?
I assume it's just a get together like a dance, not a comedy night or anything, more of a gathering than anything else.
Okay, I'm bringing it up. Hang on. Do we all have it?
I have the original. It doesn't say. It just says a donation to the Dr. Andrea Ange Memorial Scholarship Fund. It doesn't say what it is. What exactly it is.
Yeah, it's 12 p.m. to 1 a.m. And
Right.
yeah, just a fundraiser for Dr. Ange Memorial Scholarship Fund.
They are serving alcohol? I don't have the.
There's nothing more specific than
It just
what
says
Colleen just
food.
read.
Yeah, food and beverage will be served. Yes and yes.
I mean, is this do we have an insurance and police
We need to,
detail?
yeah, we need to,
But what are they, again, what are they doing? If they're doing a
Yep.
comedy night, that would be redundant for us to have one again Saturday.
so unfortunately, John, I think we're going to need more information from Mary.
They were looking to move it to Friday, not the Saturday, because it fell in line with.
Right, it's not the date.
interrupting-
It's not the date of the activity, John. It's very, very vague as to what they're doing.
Do they need a police detail? We don't know. I'm assuming it's all adults. They're all out of school if it's class of 2008.
I mean, honestly, we can make a motion to approve holding that date.
Yes,
Okay, so they need the police detail. They're going to need the insurance binder.
correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I don't see any conflict on the calendar for that Friday night. But
Right.
we need to reach out to Mary and tell her those are the two items that she needs to address.
Correct.
Okay.
Now, just tell me.
All right, so do we want to make a motion to approve it pending?
I'll make a motion to approve, the use of town hall on 11/23. I'm sorry.
No, you're right. Oh, did you
11/24. Because this is the
the
original
amended one,
yeah,
right.
So
All right, that's
11/23 from noon to 1 a.m.
Yeah.
For the purpose of, for the class of 2008, a fundraiser. Final approval pending.
Yeah.
And dates reserved for that. The approval of the event is a pending on specifics given to us in terms of what exactly it is and what's going to be needed in terms of police
All right, I'll let 'em know.
police detail and
right,
insurance
thank you.
bond.
It's okay.
All right,
I'll second,
Oh,
okay.
you second? Okay, so we have a motion and a second. Any discussion?
Only discussion is who wants to contact Mary. Do you want to contact Mary, John?
I can contact Mary.
Okay.
All right.
So
Any further discussion? All in favor? All right, all right, so it's approved.
so it's been approved, John.
All right, and I got your answer. Troy Brown called me. The minus 5,000, we originally had $56,000 in the budget under field maintenance. We had taken 6,000 off of there and encumbered it to do the basketball courts. So when he minus 5,000, the minus was actually, like I said, the encumbered money. So that 6,000 is already encumbered. So we don't need, you're looking at the minus 5,000, but it's coming off of the 2018 budget, which we had already encumbered that money for the basketball courts. So it's really, you didn't lose any money. We just took the encumbered money and we're kind of putting that off to the side for the basketball courts and it just shows as a negative. That's all.
So our budget for this year, 2018, is going to be the same as our 2019 budget.
According to Troy, yes. I don't have it in front of me. I don't have my laptop.
Did you hear that, John?
I did.
Okay.
Did I misread it?
I did too then, because I thought the same thing that we had.
Yeah, no, it was, for some reason we had 56,000 for field maintenance but you still have 5,000 towards field improvements. So that stays in that line, but we just took the 5,000 and took it off the budget because it's encumbered funds for the basketball court. Phew, glad I got that answer.
Glad you're watching.
All right. Any other items of business? Yes.
One thing, so somebody just forwarded out, this is a flyer we received today regarding the Christmas in Litchfield Committee. There's the flyer they would like to post in town. So they just wanted to get our consent to post that out because we're referenced in it at the bottom. But also it has the date and time, which I don't think we had previously. So,
We didn't.
So I want to check the calendar on that and then maybe vote to approve that
It is a
time.
Saturday, yep.
Yep. I can get them to submit a formal request if we like.
Yeah, we
But
want to get
please
something.
block the time.
So they're going to be, what do they want to do inside Talent Hall?
I'm sure they want it as at least a backup, but maybe some would be that they want it for a receiving area for food and that kind of thing.
Well, I would suggest maybe they can come to our next meeting and sort of present what they've got. I mean, just,
Yes, that.
but I mean, I'm fine with them posting this.
Is that date currently open? Can I just confirm that?
Yeah, you haven't built out, Andy doesn't build that out
No.
yet.
And Saturdays and well,
So right now it should be open, right?
Saturday evenings in the winter are usually pickleball because they get pushed back because basketball has it in the morning. But we can that December hasn't been done yet. So
So we can
any
fit them in?
events? Yeah. I would.
Okay.
Okay.
I would put it on the calendar now.
Yeah, I'll put it in. Yep.
So make a motion to approve the flyer. Can be
Oh, we don't need to. We don't need a
Good.
motion. I would just let
All
them.
right, good to go?
Yeah.
So we'll put them in the calendar
Yeah.
for that night.
But just see if they can come to our next meeting. We won't cover the LRBL because they did not come, so there's nothing really new to discuss there.
Yeah, no, I'm because did Leah reach out to anybody? Because she confirmed back to me saying, "Yep, thank you for putting us on the
Correct,
agenda."
yeah, no, I saw that email, yeah.
She even kind of was a little anxious because we didn't reply to her fast
Yeah.
enough. So I would have thought she'd be here tonight.
She wasn't the one coming.
Right.
Oh.
No. We'll have another meeting in October.
Okay.
All right. Any other business?
I have a request. We want to do another paint night so it's the Campbell High Booster Club. It would be me making the request for November 2nd to do another paint night from 7 to 10 p.m. at Talent.
It's a Friday night.
It's a Friday night. Correct. It's Friday night, November 2nd. I don't think there's anything on the calendar. When I looked last time, there was nothing. From 7, I have to look at our thing. I think it's from 7 to 10. It's either 7:30 to 10:30 or 7 to 10.
No
I would-
drinking or anything, right?
None of that.
Okay.
None of that.
I wouldn't want to see
But I will make
painting.
sure that shed
That's the fun of
is,
that.
because that was me. That was us. So I will make
Oh,
sure
yeah,
that was.
no.
No, yeah, I
denied.
told John that was us. So I will make sure that shed is pristine with those tables when everything's put back.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Somebody probably saw a mouse in the shed and they were like, "The hell with that!" And they just
Oh,
started throwing them in the.
I don't know. I was inside.
Actually, you know what we need to buy is, and I put one in my backyard. There's those solar floodlights that have a solar panel that has a cord that attaches to it, so it can be up to 12 feet away. Get one of those suckers. Put the panel on the top of the roof. Put the floodlight with the motion detector inside the shed, so at night when you go in
When you
there, the
see,
whole
yeah.
thing's lit.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's
I don't know how to get.
Oh yeah, it is dark.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But who would? We don't have anybody to do that anymore.
oh, it's just 3 screws. You screw it in. It's not,
But I mean, to go purchase it.
oh, no, I mean we can purchase it on. We can probably buy one online.
Okay.
I'll try and find one. So
Well, the rec has a credit card. I mean, you know that, right?
no.
Oh, you guys.
Someone
have
has it.
You well,
I think Keith has it.
probably
still.
Keith has it,
I think
yeah.
Keith has it. Yeah.
it's good. You get $2,500 line on there, so you can go get it. You just gotta get it from Keith.
All right. So I
I
will
used
make
the
a
credit
motion to approve Keith to spend up to $70 on a solar powered motion detector floodlight to mount inside the shed at Talent.
Perfect. Get some action on not even being here.
And then-
Mhm.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
All right. So a motion and a second. Any discussion? Okay. All in favor? All right.
So can I put on the calendar paint night? I'll get the insurance and I'll get the
Yeah, I'd put it
detail.
on there and just, if you can just get all that and then we can
Yep.
formally approve it, but I don't
Yep.
see an issue with it. I don't
we
see
just
that.
got the
No, well, I mean, it's,
Take it to
again,
the
we haven't booked out that far, so.
Right.
You know what I mean, I think.
but you do have something coming up,
Put a temporary
October.
hold and be done in
right? You have a scheduling meeting in October.
November.
Oh, is it
Usually it's
November? I thought it was
November,
the end of
November.
October. Okay.
Yeah, it's the
It'll be like that.
the second Tuesday of November.
That's what you get for not being here. In Keith's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. An action item. That's always what happens. So that's all I had.
Okay. Nothing else? All right. I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
We
All
have
in
no,
favor?
before we do that, we have no outstanding requests. That we,
I've not seen
no
any.
one saw any.
No.
Before we leave and someone says we didn't approve their request.
I don't remember seeing any others.
I don't either, but for some reason we always leave and we forget to do something, it seems like, so.
We had a pretty clear agenda tonight.
Okay.
All in favor? All right. We are adjourned.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, John.
Thanks, John.
See you.